I wasn't too fond of. So that's why I try to keep him on the right path. I don't want him making any mistakes, you know, like myself. When his career is over, I want him to have something.
Mayweather shocked everyone by taking down Gervonta Tank Davis on live TV, and it's been a wild ride ever since. He also revealed some shocking details about their past and gave us a behind-the-scenes look at what really happened. Floyd didn't hold back, exposing Tank for his controversial fight with Lamont Roach.
How's your relationship with Floyd now? Is he still a part of your camp and crew or something, or no?
Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focusing on. He already did what he had to do, bro.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like you come back and help too. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type of shit. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking shit.
You've been tweeting a lot more recently, bro. Why is that?
Yeah, 'cause I'm in camp.
Yeah.
I'm in camp, man.
So
I wasn't in camp. I wouldn't be tweeting.
What does that mean? You're angrier now? You're trying to talk more?
Yeah, I'm angry. Yeah.
I respect that, bro.
Gervonta Davis rose from the tough streets of Baltimore to become one of boxing's most exciting stars. His career seemed like it was set for greatness, especially with the guidance of the undefeated champion Floyd Mayweather Jr. But, behind the scenes, things were not as perfect as they seemed. A lot of tension started building between the two, leading to claims that Floyd tried to undermine Tank's career.
You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose, but.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7.
In several interviews, Davis has opened up about his complicated relationship with Floyd. He's made it clear that he had to stay focused on his own career, saying that Mayweather had already achieved everything he needed to. Davis chose to ignore the drama around him and instead kept his eyes on his goals in the boxing world.
Like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Cause at that time I don't want to go too deep into it, cause I don't want to bring up but it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was the downfall of y'all career? I mean, y'all.
No, it was a
relationship,
downfall.
not career.
Yeah,
relationship.
It wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like
he scheduled a fight, I think, during like your fight or something. I don't think they did it, but
stuff like that.
Promoting.
Yeah, stuff like that.
One big turning point in Tank's career came when he fought Jose Pedraza. Davis admitted he wasn't fully prepared to face such a top-level opponent. He even suspected that Mayweather set up the fight too early, maybe hoping for Tank's loss. This raised questions about Floyd's real intentions and what it could mean for Tank's future in boxing.
Stuff like that, like, you know?
Yeah.
But just little stuff that people wouldn't like catch unless, like you see how like you caught a lot of people wouldn't catch, would have caught that. Like he scheduled a fight when I'm fighting, and I was signed to him.
Do you think that's a relationship that y'all could like mend? Have y'all mended or?
No, it just like it's more so like I respect them, and I won't say I respect him. I appreciate him. I appreciate him for what he done, cause he did, like, you know, he did help me out. He definitely helped me out, but it was more so like he would say that he gave me like money to get my mom out the hood, but me being from the hood, 10, 15,000, that's not, after a couple months, she gonna be back in the hood and I'm gonna be back asking you for money.
Davis has expressed feeling like he was stuck in a lose-lose situation with Mayweather. He suggested that Floyd might have wanted to ruin his career, possibly because of personal issues involving Mayweather's daughter. Despite all this, Davis still appreciated some of what Mayweather did for him, but respect was something that seemed to be lacking.
Y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ryan Garcia is spilling tea. In a recent interview, he claimed that Gervonta and Floyd Mayweather's falling out is due to a result of Gervonta smashing Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Yaya Mayweather, she is currently 23 years old, and she actually shares a baby with NBA YoungBoy. Now, she typically does make headlines surrounding her behavior about NBA YoungBoy. I know she was going through some court cases involving her slicing a woman up over her baby daddy, but that is not what we are talking about here. Ryan Garcia is claiming that Gervonta and Yaya had some sort of relationship or some type of dealings in the past. I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
Gervonta, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even like, that's not something I'm exposing. Oh wow, that's after somebody did that to my daughter.
Before an important fight with Ryan Garcia, let me know. Davis claimed that Mayweather blocked him from training at his gym. Tank saw this as an attempt to mess up his preparations for the fight, and it was just one example of how their professional relationship became more strained over time.
It's public knowledge that Tank and Mayweather have had issues. It's public knowledge that they're not in a contract anymore. And it's public knowledge that Tank has moved on and is trying to, for the sake of words, separate himself from the umbrella of being under Mayweather. But Mayweather was there. Mayweather was there. Why wasn't... No. It wasn't because you wasn't trying to take away from a moment. It was because you weren't sure what that...
As their issues became more public, the media and fans started speculating about what was really going on behind the scenes. Personal drama, money problems, and professional disagreements all piled up, creating a complex story that caught the attention.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just gonna say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth, and I think it will serve him best to go and be here.
Eventually, Davis made the decision to break away from Mayweather Promotions. He wanted to be his own boss and felt the relationship was toxic. This move was seen as necessary for Tank to grow both personally and professionally.
Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. I don't say Terrence Crawford should fight. Finna be there. That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Who's next in line? Just so you're next in line.
Is there like a...
The last question, guys.
Is there like a love-hate with Floyd? Like,
yeah,
the fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. And he cause I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this.
Davis also hinted that Mayweather had a hard time seeing others surpass his success, which led to more tension between the two. As Tank's fame grew, it seemed like Floyd couldn't handle the attention Tank was getting, and it led to actions that looked like attempts to...
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said...
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you like, oh, like...
He was going at me. He was going at me. Yeah. And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. It's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He feel as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
this deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
this
it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank, no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Davis suggested that there were actions by Mayweather that the public didn't know about, things that made it seem like Floyd was actively trying to sabotage him. These hidden incidents only added fuel to the fire and painted a picture of a mentor who might have been working against his protege.
Frank, that I was running at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to beef with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll picture him bad.
There were also rumors that Mayweather gave training advice to Davis's opponents, including Frank Martin. Tank saw this as a betrayal, interpreting it as Floyd trying to set him up for failure. If this is true, it shows just how deep the rift between the two really went.
Like a submission, you know what I mean? Let me get this for you. You gotta calm down. Listen to me. Okay, hey, come on now. We're trying to get it. Get not in there no more now. There you go. There you go. That's all you have to do. There you go. Stay good. Stay focused. That was a good round. You got me? Turn up now. I want all three of these.
Abner, let's take a look at what we thought was taking a knee.
And I thought it was.
The blinding jab.
Blinding jab.
Yeah, what's wrong?
The ref, something's wrong. He took a knee.
That's a knockdown.
It's a knockdown. You cannot take. Yeah.
What?
During a recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr., Davis's partnership with his trainer Calvin Ford also looked shaky. Ford wasn't present at the training camp, and the outcome of the fight disappointed many fans. There were even whispers that Mayweather might have played a role in this rift, intentionally trying to destabilize Tank's support system.
It just went down. He just, like you said, it was, we looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. He got the 2, but he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. He thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right. And so I think it was maybe a lack of focus just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing. As someone that's had Tank since basically he was a puppet, you praised him as a boxer and a man. What would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I'd like to see Tank to do what he wants.
During the Roach fight, an audio clip leaked where Davis and Ford had a tense exchange. Ford tried to give instructions, but Davis cut him off. This showed just how much the communication had broken down between them, highlighting the growing tension within Tank's camp.
For Tank to learn, that was the blessing. That wasn't my work. That wasn't Tank work. That wasn't Floyd work. It was the stars, the moons, or whatever, bringing them together to create greatness, so we can have this greatness carry us to the next generation. You showed humbleness on stage at the press conference today, giving it immense props to the guys at the other side of the table, to Tank, to Goosen, to... I grew up off them. I grew up off the legends of what they did when we was watching boxing, when they said boxing was great. Boxing still...
Ford later said that Davis didn't step up the way he should have in the Roach fight. He pointed out that Tank had opportunities to dominate, but didn't take full advantage of them, which kept the fight competitive. This comment highlighted the struggles Davis faced without the full support of his longtime trainer.
Before they stopped it, I said every time I stopped somebody, I called it out, didn't I?
Every time he come in the corner and talk to him, and I said, yo, what you doing? He'll look this way, he'll look this way. He's about to stop.
Cause I start touching them more and more. When they gonna give him the credit for one of the smartest boxers.
That was a beautiful boxing display.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Smart.
That's what I call it. You wasn't looking for the knockout, but you was placing your shit.
Yeah, he already seen it.
He said, I can't
That's
get
the
hit.
difference. And Tank was holding the conversation. Tank said, yo, I'm about Tank can't every fight Tank come tell me, I'm gonna knock him out.
Yeah.
He'll tell me, I'm gonna knock him out.
What's up? It's your boy Gervonta Davis. Make sure y'all like and subscribe on the Rise Podcast.
Ford has always said that while trainers offer guidance, a fighter's success is ultimately based on their own talent and destiny. He believes no one person can take full credit for Tank's rise, and that Davis's potential was obvious long before anyone else got involved.
Davis struggled that fight, so just roll with me for a second, you'll see where I'm going. I don't know if y'all noticed it right away, but I noticed it. Calvin Ford was not the head man in the corner, which I didn't really understand. And before the video continues, go ahead to the follow button because we're about to deep dive into this and we post every day. Calvin Ford was not the lead man who's been with Gervonta since he was a damn near child. Honestly, since he was a child. Why would you do that? I don't know if they were underestimating the fight. I don't know if they were just trying to change it up and try something new because this wasn't a huge opponent. I don't know if there's something wrong with Calvin or Calvin's not going to be there. I don't know. But that was damn stupid. Because you notice when shit started hitting the fan, guess what voice popped up on that screen? Put his head through ropes and Calvin started coaching. When Tank's eye messed up, guess where he looked? He didn't look at that other corner man. He looked for Calvin Ford. Also, Tank talked a lot during this fight. It was a little bit of a different Tank than we've seen. He was chirping with the fire, which isn't new. He was arguing with the ref. He seemed not composed. I feel like that would have been different with a Calvin Ford in his corner. Because I'm gonna be real, the advice that his corner was giving him was dog shit. Like, yeah, he won the fight, but let's be real, he shouldn't have won that fight. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think that definitely played a role, and I feel like if Calvin was there, it would have been a little different. But yeah, not a good boxing night from Tank, and this is from a Tank fan.
The connection between Davis and Ford is more than just professional. They've got a deep understanding of each other. Davis has said that Ford can predict his every move in the ring, knowing exactly when Tank is about to take control of the fight. This kind of bond is what made their partnership so strong.
A father. Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like, this whole family together. Him with Kenny. But for sure, like, them two, they held the whole camp together. For sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be there without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like, looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym. Don't tell my grandma or nothing. Let's go straight to the gym. And the gym was closed. The gym didn't even, I used to get out of school probably 3 o'clock, and the gym didn't open till like 4:30. I'd just be outside just sleeping on the front of the gym, just waiting. Police grab me before, like, get up. Think I'm just out here just grab me, like, what you doing on?
Junior fight. Fans noticed a clear difference in Davis's performance without Ford in his corner. He seemed off, struggling to find his rhythm, and many considered it one of his weaker performances. Losing Ford was one of the biggest blows to Tank's career. Their relationship went beyond training. It was built on trust. Without that support, Tank found it hard to stay sharp and focused, which led to lackluster results. If Mayweather was involved in this separation, it could have been a strategic move to weaken Davis both mentally and professionally. In boxing, having trust in your coach is everything. Without it, success is hard to come by. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates. Until next time.